So the Democrats in Georgia wants to push for reparations. Now, I want you to listen to what the name of the bill actually is and why that's a problem. And also, if you remember, I told you many, many times before in the black community that we have people in political positions who self-sabotage the community before we even get started getting anything. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Social justice and state leaders all gathered for the Reparations Day public forum.
It's time to pay the debt. It's time to listen to the children of those who were enslaved in Georgia.
The organizers told the crowd they want action behind House Bill 955, otherwise known as the Georgia Equity and Fairness Commission Act.
We're pushing to have a study commission developed that will look at the impact slavery has had and is still having on citizens in Georgia, and to come up with recommended remedies for the damage that has been done.
Jackson County Board of Commissioners Chair Rob Pitts said though he was interested in the findings, he was still fundamentally against reparations.
Anything that would, though, from a personal point of view, that would deal with a financial contribution, I would have serious issues with that.
Now, did you hear what the problem was? Fairness and equity. When you hear some stuff like that, you already know that's some old Democrat trick language. That is not reparations. When I see the NAACP talking, I'm already suspect of anything that they're saying. Because if the so-called NAACP was serious, they'll change their name. Bottom line. And then we know their funding don't come from the black community. Their money come from them folks. So how could anybody being funded by the folks really go against the folks and advocate what black people need? And you know good and well the Democrat Party controls the NAACP. You understand what I'm saying? That's their attack dogs if they need them. Now, they're mentioning toward the end, the other dude, saying that he wants to see what the studies say, but he's not for no cash payments of any kind of reparations. Well, it's not reparations. It's not. If it's not cash. But see, I want y'all to notice something. The migrants that's in this country or keep coming in, notice it's not a bunch of Hispanic politicians raging against them. And the ones that are in a small minority. It's not the majority raging against them coming in this country. They're not raging about all the taxpayers' dollars going to them. Notice they're quiet about it because they're on code with their people. Even though they come from different groups, they're still on code with their people. Now, case in point, look at black people. Our politicians sell us down the river. Our politicians advocate against us because if it's reparations for black Americans in Georgia, that means he would get it. If he's a descendant of slaves, he would get it. How is it that you're having a problem with reparations when you would get a check too? You know good and well that a lot of people in the black American community are screwed up. And a lot of it's our fault because we as a people go out and vote for these people and put them in these positions just because they black like me. Yeah, they black. You don't care if they're a devil. You say, oh, they black. I'm going to vote for everybody black. I'm going to support everybody black was the dumbest thing I ever heard somebody say. I'm just going to do it because they black. That takes no thought process. That's no vetting. That's not anything. This dude saying that he don't support money, you can look when he talking that he sold out. He been sold out to them folks. Of course he don't. He getting his reparations. He ain't worried about it. And once again, look at the type of person that's selling us out. He's not a Gen Xer. He's not a millennial, and he's not a Gen Z. He's that 65 and older crowd who has a documented proof of selling us out. Then they want to get mad at us and we call them out about it. Y'all don't respect older people. Well, you didn't do nothing that was respectful. See, we can respect you when you left us something to work with. You have not left the younger people nothing to work with. And then even on your last years, you're still trying to harm your children and your grandchildren. That generation, that silent generation, baby boomers, are the most selfish generation ever. They don't care about their children and grandchildren. They don't care. They want to hold on to power until you have to wheel them on out of there. Look at even in the Senate. Look at old Mitch McConnell up there, 82 years old, freezing like somebody froze him or something from Mortal Kombat or whatever, and now he gonna step down. All of them need to step down because they're not doing nothing good for this country. But this is why Black America can't get nowhere. I told Black America, we can't deal with racism. We can't deal with it. And we got people like that dude up there selling out people in Atlanta. You can't get nowhere as a community when you got the NAACP still run off at the mouth. It's rare if you find someone in the NAACP is about the business these days. It's very rare. But that's why I always advocate, we all need to register to vote in our cities. And we need to make sure to get candidates in there, younger candidates who are not sold out, who are for the community, who are for making sure that we all are taken care of. Because listen, we all on our own. Gen X, Millennial, and Gen Z, we're on our own. We don't have nothing to work with. These people don't care. They don't. So it's time for us to say, okay, it's time for, since there's more of us than y'all, we need to register to vote and get them out of there. Because the only advantage those older people got on the younger people is that they're more consistent of showing up to vote. They will. Oh, they're going to vote. They look forward to it. But a lot of young people, even though it's more of you, like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that. And that's why that group, that dude that's right there saying you don't deserve reparations or you're not going to get it, he cool, you don't have problems. You have a problem with cash payments and you wonder why you're struggling? That dude right there is on the younger people, those younger generations. It's on them to change their country, to change what you see. Because complaining about it just not going to get it. Because you already see what these people are on.